Collective, what's up? It's your girl, Maisha, aka the Goddess Flame, coming to you today. Yes, with a special downloaded message, trying to get a little bit more information about what this download was about, you guys. Now, let me give my introductions just because I like to be formal. Thank you to everybody who has been liking and subscribing to the channel so far, helping me to grow this channel, you guys. I do not offer personal readings, you guys, unfortunately, so please don't get scammed. Anyone posing me, using my pictures, or saying that they do readings in my name, I do not do those. I do offer extended readings on a title, so if you have a need to hear more about a specific reading, you can request that by using the link that's in the description bar below, okay? I do only general readings and energy readings, all right? Thank you to everybody who's been joining the podcast over with the Coffee and Tea with Me room. Most weekdays, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time over on the Wisdom app. That link is also in the description box as well. What else? Also, too, you guys, anything that you need to know about me is in the description page. I'm trying to get this message out. It's a very interesting download that I got, okay? And I feel like it goes along with a lot of the information that's in the news right now, in regards to energy harvesting and using melanin in some kind of way. But this download was very interesting. So I'm going to see if the cards are going to pick up on this energy. And then I'll kind of tell you a little bit about what the download was about. So this is a general message. This could be past, present, or future. But I kind of get the inclination that it is past, okay? So this is something in the past. Could be, okay? We'll see. And like I said, it is a general message. This could be a masculine or feminine story, right? Only take what resonates, leave what does not. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. All right, let's get into the message. Okay. What is this? This came out in the reverse, but I'm gonna take it in the reverse, okay? So yeah, the current energy, you guys definitely are forgiving, this past life. Something could have happened in the past life, okay? This could be past life. This could be something that has happened in a past life. Okay, for somebody, okay? But anyway, the current energy, I feel like, is you guys are operating in a spirit of forgiveness, right? The energy is conducive for forgiveness, whatever that has happened, anything that has came against you in the past life or current, you guys are operating in this forgiveness energy, okay? There's a male or female here, and the medicine woman or medicine man, and that's really, I'm telling you, what was going on in this download. So it's interesting that it is coming out. Let me get 2 more cards, Holy Spirit, regarding medicine man or medicine woman. Only 2 cards, Holy Spirit, please. Thank you. Only 2 cards. Yeah, this is definitely, Holy Spirit definitely wants to get this out. So this may be a little longer reading than normal, and it may go into my extended session as well, okay? So depending on how the Holy Spirit, leads. One more card, Holy Spirit. Excuse me. Forgiveness. Forgive these people. Forgive them for what they tried to do. Yeah. All right. So, yes, this is like what I was feeling, okay? And this could be, like I said, past, current, or future energy, but I feel like this is past. This could even be a past life situation. I feel like somebody, whoever this message is for, somebody attempted to give you some type of medication or wanted to medicate you in a way that would cause you to react outside of your normal character. Okay, I hope you guys can see these cards. Okay, I feel like this was in an effort. Okay, so somebody wanted to give you some type of medication. In this download, it was a tranquilizer. It was something. It was in a needle that was very long. The old school needles. This is old school. This has to have been something in the past. But there was something somebody attempted to give you. First of all, they captured you. Okay, I feel like you were captured, or your ancestor or your passed over loved one was captured and taken to a location or facility where they could give them some type of intravenous medication, and this was forceful. So they gave you, or gave your passed over loved one, or whatever, however this applies, some type of tranquilizer or medication. And the first shot didn't produce the results that it was supposed to or intended to, okay? And when whoever was giving you the shot, whoever had conspired this attempt, because the results weren't what they were expecting, or this person was expecting, this person got upset, and they called this person in this download a profane name, you know, the N-word. And they were like, you N-words are getting on my nerves. And once the person in this download, whoever this collective part of the collective this person is, they were like, I need to call my family and let them know that I've been captured, or I have been detained, or something to that nature. They made the phone call, informed family that this was happening. And then the same person who gave the intravenous shot did it again, gave another shot in the opposite arm, and the results still didn't really take effect or produce what they were intended or they thought would happen. And this angered the person, and the person stormed off. Okay, what I'm getting is that your ancestor or you, somebody attempted to alter your DNA. Okay, there was something that was given to you to either alter, or your ancestor to alter their DNA, or cause them to have some type of mental breakdown. And it didn't work. Or yeah, something to that nature, y'all. It was kind of weird. It was like, and then I could tell that this person was very angry that whatever they were attempting didn't work. Okay, now with the medicine man or the medicine woman being in reverse, it tells me, and this is not speaking of what we would think in terms of medicine man or woman. This was somebody who had a job, a career, or profession at administering medicine. Okay, that's why it's in the reverse. Because this person is not the type of medicine man or woman that we would think of in terms of using natural medicines, herbs, or methods for healing like we think about or talk about, okay? This was medications, pharmaceutical medications, a horse tranquilizer, something that would attempt to alter the destiny of this. Alter, okay, I didn't mean to say destiny, but it could have been to alter the destiny of this particular person that I'm speaking of right now, okay? They weren't able to transport this person to whatever or wherever that they hoped this person the result of that intravenous medicine would have allowed them to. Okay, so with that being said, I feel like this person ended up getting away. Okay, ended up escaping, and now this person has hidden knowledge and hidden information in their identity or in their nature or in their blood because it wasn't able to be altered. Very interesting. All right, let's see if we can get some more. Yeah, okay. Oh, this came out. So this is that Celtic card that I'm getting, okay? This is that, if you guys know anything about Celtics, okay, this could have been somebody in ancient times, or this could have been your ancestor. But this is what was happening or happened to a passed over loved one, all right? Or this could have even happened to you because you have this bloodline. They're attempting to alter your destiny, alter your DNA, keep you from tapping into your healing powers in some form or fashion. Let's get the exact information behind the Celtic, okay? So we can try to see what this meaning was. Hold on. All right. So history says that the Celts were a collection of tribes with origins in Central Europe that shared a similar language, religious belief, traditions, and cultures. It's believed that the Celtic culture started to evolve as early as 1200 BC. The Celts spread throughout Western Europe, including Britain, Ireland, France, and Spain via migration. Their legacy remains prominent in Ireland and Great Britain, where traces of their language and culture are still prominent today. The existence of the Celts were first documented in the 7th or 8th century. The Roman Empire, which ruled much of Southern Europe at the time, referred to Celts as barbarians, okay? So there was some racism between these two cultures, okay? But the Celts, which could be pronounced with the C or K, so Celts or Celts were anything but barbarians, and many aspects of their cultures and language have survived through the centuries. Okay, so this is definitely ancestral. This is passed over, okay? The Celts were killed by the thousands in the hopes of destroying their culture and much of the mainland in Europe, okay, by Caesar's Romans army. They attempted an invasion of Britain at this time, but were unsuccessful, and the Celtic people established a homeland there, and as a result, many of their culture traditions have remained evident in present-day Ireland, Scotland, and Wales even now, okay? And they are considered, or called the Galatians, but they consist of several tribes, which makes up a larger population of the Celtic people, okay? So this could be an ancestor. You could have an ancestor, okay, from that era or from that origin, okay? And an attempt to wipe out their culture and their existence was done through trying to either alter their DNA or contaminate their mental state to put them in some type of mental stalemate or stance where they could be transported to a mental facility. And this is probably a part of that history that I was picking up. So some of you may have Celtic or Celtic bloodline history, okay? Okay, this is coming out. And I think I had did a reading about ancestral battles, right? How karmic relationships, or somebody has sent a karmic into your life, but you guys have different bloodlines that were beefing in the past. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You consider an entity or a culture or a group of people trying to take out another group of people that were considered barbarians, okay? So they looked at these people different, or considered their beliefs different or in a threatening way, okay? And that's what I feel like whoever this person was definitely had a lot of hate in them, but they walked away as if they knew they couldn't do anything to alter the DNA or destiny of this person or group of people, okay? The food and hunger, so they could have attempted to starve these people out. Okay, I'm not familiar with this history, but this is what's coming out in the cards, like eliminating I keep hearing eliminating a destiny, but to eliminate a destiny, you have to eliminate a bloodline. You have to eliminate these people, and they could not do this, okay? All right, let's move forward. Yeah, because they had this disposition. They didn't understand, or they didn't want to understand. They assumed these people were barbaric in nature. Okay, let's look up Barbarians. Let's just see why they felt this way, or let's see. Let's get the message of Barbarians. What's the Barbarians definition? A member of one of the non-Greek peoples in the ancient world. They were regarded as inferior, okay? They lived outside of the Roman Empire and wasn't fully integrated into Greco-Roman civilization, okay? A member of people considered uncivilized or culturally inferior by members of another people. Does this sound familiar? Okay? And so that is what I'm picking up with the anger of this person who was attempting to give some type of shot, or, you know, like I said, alter somebody's DNA. And it was ultimately, potentially, the person inflicting the medication was a Greco-Roman, okay? And the person that they were attempting to alter the DNA was a Celtic, or what they considered a Barbarian, okay? All right, let's move forward. What is this Greco-Roman, Holy Spirit, divine? Thank you. A spiritual religion. Yeah, this is going back into that message. These people had different cultures, different ideologies, different religions, or different faith-based ways that they did things, and they were considered inferior to these Greco-Romans. Interesting. Right? They definitely had a hate for them. So much so they tried to annihilate them. And this kind of goes into a little bit of the energy that's going on right now, you guys. I don't know how this plays out into the current energy, but there is something about history. I always tell people, you guys don't know where you're going until you first know where you've been, and how important it is for you to do your ancestry, okay? So these people could have ultimately been Native Americans. What is this Native American? Wow. Wake it up, Spirit. Wake it up. I told you. I told you guys, okay? How a lot of people were sent from this community to build karmic relationships with these Celtics or with these Native Americans. And it was really unrequited love, but it was to access their ability, their power in some form of fashion. This story is definitely coming back out. Wow. Wake it up, Holy Spirit. Wake it up, okay? So if you guys are familiar with them stories, with the Native American stories, Celtic, Greco, this is coming out, okay? And this, I'm most likely gonna do, I probably will do an extended version on this. What is this Native American, what is this karmic relationship in Native American? What is this karmic relationship? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Created relationships, marriages under religions that these people did not even accept, okay? But they had this community, these tribes make vows to religion that weren't in their culture or their history, under the guise of love, under the guise of relationship. Maybe they were forced. Maybe, you know, our ancestor or their ancestors didn't know any better. Okay, but this story is coming out. Like, this was the download that I got. Like, a lot of people were, or not a lot of people, because there was only one person in particular, and I felt like the ancestor was saying, I got to get this message to my descendants. I got to tell them that I've been captured, or I'm being detained, or that my blood is trying to be tainted, or something to that nature. It's like this message, your ancestors are trying to get this message out. This is crazy. What is this? About their, I'm telling you, about their, what happened in their community, and how they ended up getting wiped out through diluting the bloodline by sending in low vibrational karmic masculines and feminines to mate and procreate with the bloodline, getting a message out about what really happened to them. It's something to do with the bloodline. Like, I don't know if because the attempt to alter the DNA of the ancestors didn't work, so they felt like the only way to taint the bloodline was through procreation. Okay, a mix of bloodlines to prevent people from ascending, to lower people's vibration. That's what it is. Okay, so that's why the ancestors, this is an ancestor message, that's why the ancestors would say, yeah, to affect their health, or to gain access to the power of their health. But no, I'm hearing affect their health by altering their DNA. Through procreation, mixing of bloodlines, mixing of the blood. Wow. Ooh, child. Or maybe the karmic relationships is how these people ended up getting detained, because they trusted these individuals. And once they let down their guard, then they were able to be detained and brought in and have their blood mixed. Yeah. Okay. What else? What is this health in reverse? What is this health in reverse, Holy Spirit? What is this health in reverse? Yeah, we're going to have to definitely do some historical research. Spirit said take this to get access to the land. To get access to the land, because I think I had read something where, like, if a native or whatever pure bloodline individual that was tied into the land married someone out of their lineage, then that person would forfeit their right to the land. I could be wrong, but I thought I had read that somewhere. So this is the whole motive, right? A lot of people intermarried or procreated with pure bloodline ancestors that had ties to the land, so that these people can get access to the land and ultimately affect their health in some kind of way by mixing bloodlines, by intravenous medications. Yeah, look at that. Knighthood. By force as well. Hold on, let me see what this is. Yeah, knighthood. Knighthood is described as kind of like chivalry, you know, mounted men at arms, gallant or distinguished gentlemen, the system, spirit, or customs of medieval knighthood. Okay, it goes on to say the rank, or dignity of a professional, of a knight, and this was considered a class. Okay, at one point in history, I'm thinking. Okay, so this is, like I said, this is something, a message that the ancestors are trying to get out to, I don't know why. I don't know why the message is coming. I honestly do not know why the ancestors or your ancestor is trying to get this message to you, okay? Maybe this is potentially something that's happening, because history does repeat itself, okay? Yeah, look. Trees are eternal, right? Trees are extremely old, right? Many, many lifetimes. Trees outlast most people. And I feel like that's how the pure bloodline is. But I was going to say history repeats itself. So I feel like the ancestors are trying to get a message out that history is repeating itself. One, through many of their descendants receiving or being placed or put in situations to where they could have their DNA altered. And then two, by mixing of the bloodlines, okay? What's this tree, Holy Spirit? Yeah. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. So many descendants of the ancestors, right, have been watched and targeted since birth. And I said this in the last reading. And many karmic men and women will be sent to your children or you in an attempt, right, to build these karmic relationships and taint the blood. Okay. And what was very significant in this download is that the fact that whoever this person was, or the energy that I was picking up on here, said, I have to call my kids, as if I have to call my descendants and let them know. That was the specific words, and let them know that I'm being detained or I'm being held, and they're trying to give me this or they're trying to do that. So there's messages that are going to be coming out to a lot of individuals regarding this, okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit. These people are going to be traveling by boat, or they have traveled by boat. Or maybe you need to travel by boat. What is this? What is this ship? What's the ships, Holy Spirit? What's the ships? What's the ships? So many, yeah, this is history repeating itself, but I also feel like this is also past history, you know, of imprisonment, of slavery, or people that was brought on ships, or people that came here to imprison or enslave people with this particular type of bloodline. Somebody could have Asian blood ancestry, or this could happen to Asians. Okay, I don't know. But I definitely feel like this is a warning. This is a message. Imprisonment. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, so this could have happened to somebody's father. Okay, so somebody's father, grandfather could be sending this message out as well, that this is what happened to their ancestors. Some type of imprisonment or slavery. Somebody with Asian background, okay? Somebody with Asian blood or lineage. Okay, ancient Asian blood. Ooh, goodness gracious, what is going on? Yeah. This is a lesson. Somebody is sending a message. Somebody is sending an alarm, a sound off, to be watchful and to be careful about who they align with and who they have children with. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. Lessons and blessings. Some children are lessons, some children are blessings. What is this? So some of you could be high priestess that are leaving or traveling, okay, to escape some type of imprisonment or slavery, okay? Because there's a plan here. There's a plan that's coming out, okay, for people with some type of bloodline to be imprisoned again. It's almost like history repeating itself. There's something going on behind the scenes regarding y'all's the contamination of bloodlines, regarding imprisonment, okay? But this is in the reverse. I think imprisonment. This is loud. This is probably going to end up in part 2. I know for a fact I'm going to get more information about this. Because that's usually what happens when I get downloads. Like, I don't get all of it at one time. Yeah. Look at the trees in here again. Somebody has deep ancestral roots. Okay? Somebody has deep ancestral roots, and you have been discovered. People know this, okay? So I feel like not only has this happened to your ancestors, but this is something that could happen to you or have happened to you, where somebody has tried to give you some type of intravenous medication to alter your bloodline. Or maybe they have taken your blood to alter your DNA, okay, because of your deep ancestral roots. Wow. Have faith in the process. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Yes. Somebody know that you are a higher conscious being with these deep roots. Somebody is attempting to duplicate your DNA. Okay? Because it has been identified, and that's why the warning is going out, or your ancestors is sending in a warning. Because somebody, look at this bird on her back. Like the ancestors are there speaking, they're communing, they're talking. Somebody is giving information. That's why this message is coming out. That's why I received the download as well, about what they want to do with your DNA. Okay? Altering DNAs or duplicating DNAs, creating clones or creating replicas. What is this? Yes, it's like, look, heaven sent is in reverse, because it's like they want to duplicate your DNA, right? Duplicate you into another being or create another being, but you are heaven sent, and this person is made in a lab, or this person doesn't have this connection to the divine or the powers that you do. They cannot duplicate your energy field, your connection. What the fuck? This says free to judgment, free from judgment, free to love, and it came out in the reverse. These people want, like I said, judging you, make you feel inferior, but most importantly, these people are trying to block your divine union with your counterpart, okay? The one that also has the same blood or similar blood or is pure blood ancestry or lineage like you, okay? And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they sent in this lookalike or this clone or this replica or this copycat doppelganger to do the same thing. Put people of divine blood, pure blood, in karmic relationships to procreate. But they're producing karmic children, right? These children are not rooted in I don't like talking about kids, okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Moving on. Look at that. I told y'all. Creating people. I don't know how this shit is done, because I don't listen to the news. I don't like science or any of that chemistry shit. but somebody is duplicating DNAs in the attempt to replicate pure bloodline people while attempting or planning or creating a strategy to imprison pure bloodline people or something to that nature, you guys. I don't know, okay? This will resonate with you. If it don't, it's not your story, or it may be at a later time, okay? Yes, look at this. This is a masculine and a feminine. This union coming together is going to be powerful. In some reason or some way, they are creating karmics with similar cloaked karmics to mate and reproduce with these masculine and feminines of these divine power, these divine powerful beings. They're creating, duplicating some kind of way to prevent divine unions from coming forth. But you guys are too powerful for that, okay? You guys energetically and through the 5D are talking and communing and building, even in the 5D, I'm hearing, or something like that, you guys. What the hell? I've never been the one to like study reincarnation or to believe in any of those things, but this connection, whoever is coming into this connection or whoever this message is for, like, these ancient beings are going to come through you. I don't know if they're going to come through your womb. I don't know if you're these beings, right? That they've come in your body, or their energy field is coming into your body, or I don't know if your baby is going to bring forth or be one of these ancient Celtic or higher powerful beings coming back as one of your children. Okay, it's something like that going on here, and that's why you guys are attracting each other together. That's why the divine is bringing you guys together, because you have that mission of either coming together and bringing pure bloodline divine beings in here, something like that. Okay. Attraction, Holy Spirit. Yep. The course is set. Impossible things, right? Somebody needs to get a fresh perspective on a union. Know where you wish to go, have a plan of the right direction. Like, the ancestors are speaking into the reason why this has to come together. And this card literally says conception. Okay, so this union has to come together so that this divine baby can be born. And this is going to be, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay. Yeah, so, and this is in divine timing, like I said. But also, too, I feel like this is almost like a warning, because their strategy has been either to imprison or to attempt to put you guys in a situation where they mess with your blood through medication. But also, too, they try to replicate your energy or send in doppelgangers, copycats, to fool your divine counterpart into reproduction. So there's been a lot of karmic children that have been birthed, but in order for the ultimate ancestral assignment to manifest, to happen, there has to be pure bloodline divine beings coming through pure wombs. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, what is this, Holy Spirit? What else? Yep. Yeah. Because something has to break, covering up errors, okay? Like, the bloodline has to get purified again. Like, the mixing of these bloodlines have tainted the overall divine mission of our ancestors or ancestors, your ancestors, whoever this message is for. And it has to be corrected. And this is going to happen whether people like it or not. Yes, look, use your time well. Okay? Because this is the mission. The overall mission is to bring purity back to the bloodline so that you guys can tap into that overall internal power. Look, somebody said follow your own advice. And law is just not justice, okay? So there's, yeah, this is like universal law at play, overriding, you know what I mean? Any type of law of the land or yeah, whatever. Woo, this is deep. So these divine babies, these spirit babies, these rebirths, these reincarnated powerful beings, you guys, they have to come through the womb of divine beings, okay? They have to be the seeds of divine masculines, okay? And that could be why there's been so much attacks. There could be also too why you guys are so hated, or your ancestors were hated, why they were attempted to be wiped out, their bloodline whitewashed, not whitewashed, but watered down. Okay, and now it's like pure bloodline breeds are coming together to bring in pure bloodline children to fix the error, to fix what has happened. Choices, right? Restrained nonsense. It's time to talk sense. Like, yeah, this is like, you know what I mean? Like the ancestors are talking to you and telling you or confirming through this message, like this is the mission, that you have to get on this path. Okay, and anything blocking you or restraining this, your intuition is going to know about it, but this is being dealt with by the ancestors. Okay, this is such a curious dream. Returning to reality, returning to the original God plan, coming home. Look at that. Look at that focus, coming home. Ancestors are coming through, you guys. Oh, wow. Wow, the ancestors are coming through. The energy is conducive for the ancestors to arise, okay? And you're getting communication about that. The energies, I'm telling you, they're sacred energies that has to manifest in this universe. Elemental messengers, I cannot lie, I'm not making this up, okay? Okay, so you're getting messages from the ancestors, the elements, okay? Things are shifting to make this happen, okay? This is bigger than just meets the eye, okay? Look, forget who you are. Like, you are just this divine being, right? The world has attempted to alter your perspective and your identity, right? But they can't, because you're remembering who you are, who you were in a past life. If you subscribe to that, follow the rabbit. Y'all know we always talk about the rabbit hole, and yeah, not living in the now. Not living in the now. Focus on the future. Follow the rabbit. Forget who you are. Forget who you are in this matrix, or don't forget who you are, okay? Memory no longer defines you. Like, your ultimate ancestral downloads has to come in. You have to open yourself up to receive that, so you can get the memory of who you were in the past life if you subscribe to that. This is deep, okay? And that download was deep too. It was almost like a message to the descendants from the ancestors in regards to what has happened to them, okay? Let me see if I can get some more. Hold on a second. Let me pull these cards. This is so interesting. Very interesting reading. Like I said, it's been a while since I have been doing these type of readings, you guys, like where they go deep. I've really just been surface level reading, because I just been reading the current energies, you know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of the energy, a lot of the movement that's been going on is because this is the overall bigger point the larger scale, the bigger picture kind of speak, okay? What I say? Death and rebirth, darkness to light. Like, there is going to be ancestral rebirths in this universe. And there's that tree again, okay? I'm hearing the Holy Spirit is like, you're going to have to go deep. So let's go in and let's get this death and rebirth meaning, okay? Let's talk about it. Okay, this card indicates that a time of closure and great transition is at hand. This may seem like relatively a minor event, or it may be something big like the ending of a relationship, a job, or a long-time residence. Remember, however, this card signifies important change. Even out of the most difficult experience or the deepest darkness comes a new life filled with light and unexpected blessings. The Black Panther is a symbol of power through transformation. Although the Panthers here are intense, they bring the mystical message that you have the power to let go of your fear of the unknown. When you do so, you will come out of the darkness enlightened and wake up to a newly conscious life. The Panther Priestess, dressed in white, comes to tame the difficult energies within this transition. She carries the antler totem, icon of clear perception, and she directs you to open your awareness to the new opportunities coming your way. Any change that may present itself should be considered from a spiritual point of view. Look within. Whether you're dealing with a lost job or the shifting of ending of a relationship, there's a deeper message or lesson in the experience. Trust in yourself and in your future, for you are stronger and more resourceful than you know. Your personal power is charged with the energy of your eternal spirit. It will light the darkness and carry you forward into a truly wonderful new life. Like I said, this tree is eternal. Okay, there's a lot of trees out here. We saw that come out here. This is eternal. Okay, somebody has lived many lives. Somebody's ancestor is coming in very strong and wanting to birth a divine new life and situation. And this is a transformation. This is a higher consciousness situation going on here, okay? So that's why I wanted to get the deep. This is deep, all right? Death and rebirth. Thank you, Holy Spirit. River of blessings, releasing constraints, right? Any of these attempts to alter your bloodline, to restrict you or imprison you, whether that's physical or mental, okay, these are being released by the assistance of the ancestors, okay, because there's a bigger mission here. Okay, let's get the meaning of this card. Let's go deep here today if you want. This is not for everybody, okay? Now, this priestess of purification holds out a bowl of blessed water overflowing in your direction. The all-seeing jaguar brings his power of creation into your life, heralding a significant positive change in your circumstances. You may have been experiencing a time of challenges, such as financial constraints, perhaps living paycheck to paycheck, or going deep into debt. Your restrictions, however, may be of a more emotional nature. Perhaps you've been lonely, missing romantic, familiar, or friendly love. Even a lack of joy from the ongoing tediousness of life could be a great limitation for you. But whether these restrictions have been long-lasting or recent, this card reveals a new powerful force flowing to your life, breaking through even severe limitations of the past. Your difficulties may have been very hard to bear, but this has been a time of profound purification for you. This priestess is blessing your rebirth after suffering, giving you the jaguar's ability to view your experience within sharp-eyed clarity, a release of attachment that brings the promise that breeds the promise of achievement. Whatever limitation you have endured, a beneficial solution is coming to your way. Okay, so if this is karmic attachments, okay, things are being detached from you so that you can move forward in this beneficial flow and this force, keyword force. So rest assured that the old issues will be resolved as you go through your day. Bless yourself with clear intentions. See any restrictions as merely a part of your passage from purification to personal progress. Just as the jaguar has a unique visual acuity, your own inner visions are coming into sharp focus, ready to become an even greater reality. In fact, this river of blessing will carry you far beyond anything you have yet imagined. Okay, like I said, this is big. This is not something that you've probably seen before, okay, in how the ancestors are coming through in these rebirths, okay, because you are getting a higher conscious information and hidden knowledge, like with the ancestor coming through about what happened to them in history and why it happened in terms of altering bloodlines, especially with the Cashapp records being out here, as somebody attempting to change destinies, alter DNAs, right? Okay, and this is an opportunity, like the card just said, building your war, creation, expansion, and networking. Why? Because ultimately the ultimate mission is breeding through pure bloodline so the ancestors can come through your womb and change the earth. There's a whole shift going on with this universe, okay? What else, Holy Spirit, do you want the collective to know about the ancestors or moving forward? Wow, this was very interesting. You know, even getting that download was very interesting, and it was very scary too, to be honest. And I'm so glad that this reading is not picking up on whoever was using that N-word that is from this you know, over here. I'm glad their energy is not pushing through and invading what this message is about, which tells me that the dominating energy here is the ancestors, okay? It is telling me that this world, or excuse me, this universe, the energy is being shifted. This is manifestation, this transformation that's happening in your life, both internal and external, has a lot to do with the energy of the ancestors, okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Because it's harvest time, the gathering of blessings. But I almost feel like too, with this corn here and with farm, it's time there's going to be a gathering of things that were taken and stolen from you. They're going to come back, okay? Whether that's stolen from your ancestors or from you personally. This transformation, this energy, this force, F-O-R-C-S, C-E, force that is aligning you, okay, with the harvest, has a lot to do with bloodline, things that were owed to you as the descendant of these ancestors, okay? And I believe that with the revelation and with the message about karmic relationships and mixing and watering down the blood, they're sending this messages because when this harvest comes, or when your time comes for you to build, okay, it is very important that you protect the bloodline, because there was a situation that talked about fixing errors out here. Okay, so they want to make sure that when this time comes and the harvest comes in for their descendants, that you do not do the same thing, or you do not let happen what happened to them. They don't want it to happen to you. Purify your bloodline. Okay, and if you didn't get the revelation behind this message, go back and play this video. Okay, what did I say? Miracles and ancient wisdom. This is historical. This is major. Okay, this is ancestral. This is, I'm hearing karma play itself out. This is 360 coming back around. This is a debt that's owed to you. Ancient debts. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Because I don't want to overwhelm you, collective, with all this information, and I still want to leave space for the ancestors to continue with the message and to continue to guide you. I hope this helps, and if you have not already did your lineage or your ancestry, I hope this inspires you to do so you could find out where your bloodline comes from, what part of the country, and you can kind of see how the movement of where they've been and where you want to go aligns, and hopefully it does align. All right, you guys, be blessed. If you know that this video hit something in your heart, please do like and share with someone you love to get the message out from the ancestors. All right, be blessed.